Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. How is everybody today? It is a wonderful Wednesday morning here, March 4th, 2020. I'm going to say 2019. So, how is everybody today? Make sure we're online. Are we on? It says we are, but I don't know. Let's see live. Hold on. Sometimes these phones are something else. Ah, visit advertisers. I'm on. It says Mark King is on and Mr. Rick Morris is on. Good morning, guys. How are we doing this morning? How is everything? Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Relationships in the Philippines. What is that about, right? You know, that's something that there's a lot. There's a lot that entails that. We this morning I got an email from a gentleman who is uh, in a relationship with a Filipina, and she is really he said when they first met everything was fine, and then it got to the point now she's kind of like distant toward him and everything. So as really what I should do is have a lot of these guys, but a lot of these guys won't go on live stream because it shows them, so they won't do it. Rick, good morning. Chicasaurus, good morning. Kevin and Gemma, good morning. Joe Lone, I girl, let's see. Good morning, Sir Tom. And yeah, Miss Ruth is getting in a shower. We have to go to a funeral this morning. And it's a funeral I do not want to go to. It's a good friend in town. His nephew, 16. Uh, you know, uh, Rope, tree. Uh, I can't see these words online, but third. This is the third person. This last couple of weeks has actually done that. So it's really disheartening for me to go see a 16-year-old that took his life. So it's really going to be a sad day. I understand it's a trend now. So sad, really sad, sad, sad. Short ad, thank you, Kevin. Always thank you for watching our ads. Thank you, James. And good afternoon, San Francisco. How you doing? LAW, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Long time no see, my good friend. Welcome, welcome. San Francisco. San Francisco Bay. I like San Francisco. Beautiful place. Always something to do in San Francisco. So today, may the Lord bless his family and brother. Joe, it is really a stressful. Yesterday was stressful. I had to go visit him. I went to visit him yesterday, the uncle, and he's tore up. He did not even know. Back about a month ago, he sent a text to his mother because he's working at school and problems, this that. But his mother sent a text just out of clear blue. He was in school, just right down the road, and says, "I'm gonna myself." And mother joke long, and she talked to him about when we got home. He said, "I was just joking, Mom." And 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, something around that time, which they said, gone now. So, Tropical Tim, what is this? Half full or half empty? What do you guys say? Half full or half empty? And a lot of people look at it as half full. A lot of people look at it as half empty. And however you look at that tells what kind of personality you have. So if you say this cup is half full or you say this cup is half empty, and it tells you what kind of personality you have. So if you tell me if this is half full or half empty, I can kind of tell you what kind of personality you have. Believe it or not, my boss used to tell me that. What kind of personality you have today? Man, I'm telling you what, Mr. Boss, this cup is. And I would tell him, howdy, Mr. Scoot, Pat O'Toole, good morning. Butch and Lucy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Aaron Walker. My service is so poor to watch it. Man, my service, I hope it stays on long enough that you can watch my live stream. I'm going to need to cut the live stream short today, about 8:40, 8:30, 8:40 my time, which is another 30, 40 minutes from now, because we got to go to the funeral at 9 in the morning here. So we got to go to the church this morning, and they're having service there. Scooter, Scoot be gone. Butch, hello. Spring Valley, Arizona, 40 minutes east of Prescott Breaks. Sorry news, but no one can know what's someone's mind. But the rest of us need to pay attention to what the other ones say and reach at half full. That's exactly right. It is never half empty. Never half empty. Always half full. Half full, positive attitude. Half empty, sometimes negative thoughts. So always half full. It's sad, and I really don't want to go. Sperling Edwards, you're exactly right. I am ready to move to the Philippines in May. It's half empty. LAW, ready for the moon. Mr. Tim says half empty because there's no beer in the cup. There's no beer in it. And if I had a beer at 8 o'clock in the morning, I would be asleep by 8:30 in the morning. Right? All depends if you're filling it or emptying it. That's exactly right, too, Dennis Adams. How you doing, sir? Welcome, Mr. Dennis. Good to see you, my good friend. Tom, by the time I was 8, I had already been to many funerals, so I could not count on my hands. I was fifth generation family, so I had a lot of older relatives. Mark, it's always sad to go to any funeral, right? And whether you really close with the family or not. You could just be a friend to a friend that you've met and you want to go out of respect. And at funerals here, he is going to be buried in town, which is right down the road. Service will last probably about 30, 40 minutes at church, maybe a little longer, and then take to the grounds. Chigasaurus, Judy Fisher, good morning. Miss Judy, we got to go to the church today for a funeral. The member, the 16-year-old, remember I said last week. So prayers out to his wonderful family, and he has one of the most wonderful families you ever met in your life. If anybody was a wonderful family, it's this group of family members. They never meet a stranger. They welcome many people into their home. You go to any of these family members and say, I'm hungry, they will give you money or give you food. Most of the time they give you food. The uncle was an OFW. He was worked on a ship as a mechanic and did that for many years since he's retired here. LA Debbie, I'm not fat. I'm moving. I'm not right behind James Inley. If you're in a coffee hog, it's half empty. If your manners, it's half full. Exactly. Mambunta, Gary T. How you doing, my good friend? Election day in the Golden State. Hope everyone is well. Hi, Sperlin. Well, Tom Morelli is both half full and half empty, so I would say both. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, it's either half full or half empty, right? There's half in the cup, however you want to look at it, right? That's my thing I used to do back in years ago, guys. I'm talking years ago. I used to do motivational speeches, and one of the things I would talk about was attitudes and how you are, and even when you don't want to have a good attitude, and setting goals and doing the right thing, you know. And people would say, "What do you think of this stuff?" That's just not me. I see it in the book, you know. I read it in the book or see it, went to school on it, and everything else. TT, good morning. Dennis Adams, done. Butch, how you doing, my good friend? I'm about to meet my girlfriend tomorrow, and today she decides to tell me she's not excited to meet. I don't know what to say about this. It makes me want to meet her now. Aaron Welker, I am terribly sorry about that. You are the, I'm going to say in the last few days, you're the 10th person that has told me that. You're the 10th person that's told me that. So a lot of times it's not, a lot of times it's fear on her end. Sometimes it's just nervousness on her end. Are you really coming? Are you sure you're coming? Are you really, I'm going to have to go meet you, or I am coming to meet you. Are you sure you're going to be there? I don't want to have my feelings hurt. And a lot of times though, Aaron, is feelings being hurt. So you really have to watch that too, because, and watch what she's saying to you. Ask her. And the best thing is ask her, are you being nervous because of just meeting me? Or you're not sure we're in together? Or you need to know where she stands, you know, and she needs to know where you stand also. Cherry, Scoot, how you doing, Scoot? Anthony Wilson, how you doing, my good friend? How is everything with you? My prayers are with you. Hope you're doing well, my dear friends. Yes, Anthony, thank you so much. Joe Lone, thank you. Thank you for that. The thing that really bothers me is that RR was telling me day before yesterday that there is some sad people in the 5th and 6th grade and 7th grade. I said, why? She said, the stress of school, Daddy Tom. Here in the Philippines, stress school? Yeah. Stress can happen to anybody. Just because they live here don't mean they can't get stressed, right? Sure, they get stressed because parents, family, friends, school. That school she's going to is private. The girl's always been on her. This particular person always been on her. She may not be on her this time, so she's upset about it. Kevin, good morning. Yes. Stay strong, yes. You have been telling guys thinking to become an expat to have an exit plan if things do not work out. Gary T, you're right. Why don't guys follow that advice? Do they think that will not happen to them? You know what? That's a very good question, Gary T. That topic, that particular thing is something that when I was sitting at the restaurant the other day, the guys were telling me, Tom, we had money. We came with money. One kind of guy came about 150,000 cash and income, right? So he said, I have money. It's not that I don't have money. I have money. But I spent it all. Woke up one day. He said, 10,000's gone, 2,000's gone. I said, were you spending like a Westerner? He said, no, I was not spending like a Westerner. I was spending. Now, I wasn't spending, I go month, 2 months, 3 months, not spending any money, and then go next month and buy something, or some family needs something, or emergency somewhere across the world, and this, that, and other, and I need to do something. So it's a matter of, life, yes. Oh my gosh. I come on and hear about a funeral. Please, Lord be with their family. Double Dog, how you doing, sir? Yeah, Double Dog, it's really a sad thing, my friend. Really, really, really a sad thing. And the thing that bothers me the most about it is that the boy is only 16, and it's the third one. Two, Jim and Rose was telling me, 2 girls in Manila the other day did this. And they were, Jim and Rose, maybe they'll be on this morning, we can ask them. They did this, and they were 15, 14. So, stress. Mark King, good morning. I would say don't waste your time. Lagai, good morning. Tom and Ruth, on a laptop home, find a spot there. Have a great day. James and Emily, you have a spot. I already set you up with a spot. Right over there in Dabo, down that road, you can find a spot. You can find a spot. Go on Airbnb real quick. Check them out so you can get a place to stay. I know where you're looking to go. There is a place. Carl, good morning. Thank you for coming on. Butch, Mark, King. Kevin Nash saying hi. Judy, Scoot. I have to agree with you. Let her go. Scoot, what's shaking? Double Dog is saying. Before you drop her like a hot potato, ask her what the problem is. Before you say bye-bye to someone you've already been in a relationship in for however long it's been, maybe you need to ask her straight. Hey, Butch and Lucy, good morning. Salamat, yeah, Chi. Hi, Tom. Moonlight Mists and Memories. Hope you're both well. Great video about having enough funds to live comfortably in the Philippines. Words of wisdom, my friend. A nest egg is a must. You're exactly right, my good friend. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Hopefully you do. Amish guy is here, Mr. Dennis Adams. Just go if they're not. Just go. If they're there to meet you at the airport, you will know all good. If not, a great experience to go there. Exactly. Lagaya, where have you been? Looking for you everywhere. Hello, let's see here. Time change in the States is Saturday. Spring forward 1 hour. Spring forward, huh? That time. Ogre McDowell, how you doing this morning? Welcome. Triple D, don't you try stealing my woman. Yeah, did you know that Kevin Nash and Lagaya are a couple now? Number 17 on our channel, have met on our channel, and now a couple, number 17th couple that met on our channel. I will not say who all the couples are, because it's private. Some make it known, like Guy and Kevin, Serge, Mars. There's others, I will not say. A lot of Asian kids feel pressure to do well in school because of they're so important to the families. Japan is very bad for this. I tell you what, I didn't realize it was as bad as it is. Aaron, go to the meeting place and walk by and see if you find someone else. There you go. You know what? You know what I'm saying, Rick? I did not realize that it's as bad as it was. I really didn't realize it. You know, my wife's sister, she's 11. I think she needs Valium. Always studying, paddle tool. Or is getting that bug also. She seems to be studying all the time. I told her, please don't put pressure on yourself so much. What that means is committing with a razor blade. Two young girls, Manila, Jim and Rose told me about the other day. Trying to themselves, you know. Underage. When's the last time we chatted about can openers? Let's see, the last time we chatted about can openers has probably been a year. I think, Double Dog. I think it's been a year. I saw Tom Patrick on a live stream last night and said hi to him. There was a bunch of us on. We were on Scott Expat Philippines and said hi to him. And he's not been on a long time. Long time. He's the one that sent me all them can openers, remember? Scoot sent me some. Who else sent me some? Scoot sent me some. Gigi, you bring a can opener? No, he did not bring a can opener. He bought me some nice clothes, though. The girls in Manila did this, and you scratched your wrist. Yeah. Can you explain? Yeah, the girls in Manila did this. Scratch your wrist means take a razor blade and cut this way or cut this way. Suicide. I just didn't want to say the words. It's horrible. It's horrible. The girls in Manila did this. There's two girls in Manila. Double Dog, open cans. Can openers the dirtiest thing in the kitchen. They are. Not in our kitchen. Ruth scrubs the can openers. Literally scrubs it. I got it. Scoot always says to go over my head all the time. It's right. Thanks me a while. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Today, Scott is saying, has so much pressure from social media, TikTok and the rest. It likes but also dislikes. Kids are not set up to handle stress. Exactly. And there's a lot of being into the in crowd and things like that. It's like I was telling R the other day. I said, you know what? Sometimes maybe you don't need to be the follower, but need to be the leader. Don't be a follower, be a leader. Don't necessarily worry about what everybody else is doing. I know it's important, but in time you'll realize that eventually just be who you are, but don't necessarily worry. Don't get into girls. You guys kind of the chit chatter groups and the following groups and doing things that are naughty. 17 couples, congrats, yeah, Double Dog, 17. Yeah, lots of peer pressure. Scott Brings done, yeah, exactly. Jeffrey Eads, how you doing, Jeffrey? High five to you, my friend. I work for the school system. Can't treat as a joke, no matter what they say. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You cannot, no matter if they say it, they mean it. And they may say joke, but it really is meant. And most people, we know that, right? How is the solar system doing? I tell you what, let me show you that bad boy right there. See all them wires coming out? How good is that bad boy doing? It's running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and doing very well. It's doing very well. It has Scoot sent me some batteries to upscale it from point A to point B. I did buy, I think, solar panel 2 since you and I talked. I'm at 1,200 watts, and I have, I think, 800 or 900 amp hours of battery backup now. I think it's 190, 195 per pack, and I got 4 packs. So really nice. And he literally gave me lithium batteries. Those things are expensive. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, the solar is working on a 10. Everything is on, except the aircon in the bedroom. I don't have the aircon in the bedroom on, but everything else is on. It works great. Tom, what's the name of your dating site again? Scoot was first client, still looking. Yeah, Tropical Tim. There are many guys. There are many guys. I don't have a dating site. There is a. I don't have one. But it's funny how that worked out. We in the last, I don't know, in the last 8 months, it's really a lot of connections. A lot of connections. It's good. It's okay. It's okay. And a shout out to all the wonderful people. And a lot of them necessarily don't come back on the channel. They're just busy in life, not because of the channel. It's because they're not even on YouTube. A lot of them are on a regular basis. Glennis has a cousin that wants to meet someone. I said, come to the live stream and talk to people here. Rick, you're exactly right. Just come on, talk, chit chat. You'll meet some great, wonderful people here. You're exactly right. It's baby girls slash the wrist. It's broken heart. I think a lot of it's school, broken heart, boyfriend, girlfriend, school itself. Yes, exactly. Yeah, the problem is, Scoot's right. What others think, be like, I don't care how much you have. I brag about it, make fun you have. Nothing will help you. Yeah, yeah. If you have nothing, I will help you. Exactly. Donald Dunn. Tropical Them. Hey, bro. Remember seeing your channel? Those bad? Yeah, Tropical Them has a lemon challenge. I want everybody to check out this lemon challenge. He has it going on right now. Hey, Mars. How you doing, Miss Mars? I was just talking about you. Donald, how you doing, sir? My wallet is empty. Will you help me share some of yours? Yeah. As long as it's truth, I don't care what people say about me. Exactly. A lot of people say a lot of stuff about Ruth and I. I mean, Ruth and I do get some emails that sometimes are not good. I get some emails that are kind of naughty and mean and cruel and sometimes threatening. So you have to be careful with that. I want to say this too. I want everybody, please be careful online, sharing information. Please be careful when you go on these live streams, especially StreamYards. Be very careful. Be very, very, very careful. There's a couple of guys that are in lawsuits that are been on live streams and people found out information and things. So be very careful on whereabouts and where you live and all this, that, and other, because once you access that and put your face on that emails, on that screen, and your information and who you are and your name and all that stuff, it opens the door. I have so many people, it just opens the door. I feel sad for a lot to do that, because what happens once you're on there and you put yourself online like I'm doing, this is exactly like I'm doing, I open myself up for everything and everybody. And like you said, I had some people, double dog, that come to my house. I had a couple subscribers come to my house unannounced. How would you like someone knocking at your door you don't know? So once you're on StreamYard and all these things, you may have visitors you don't know. So be careful. I'm just saying, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Tropical Tim. I love it when Tom reads something that busts. High five comes after that. Double dog, it does, doesn't it? You ever notice that? Yeah. Makes me laugh. BT's in the house. How you doing, BT? How is everything? How are you doing? I use Scott's TD Ladyboy site, but didn't like to say it, so I found BJoy. Do you remember your first live stream date? I do. In fact, it's so funny. I had a dream about it last night. I need to go back to the very first live stream. I think it was in January of last year. It may have been in December. I think it was in 2017, 2018 was my very first live stream. And that live stream, we had a lot of people on there. In fact, there were some live streams we had, I don't know, we had many. And a lot of you guys been here from day one. Let's see, Scoot. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. The funny thing is most people worry about money. I don't care if I have a lot or not there. That's what it is, Scoot. You're exactly right. I like the end of the story. The beginning had me worried for a minute. Yeah. Hi, buddy. I'm back, Double Dog. I'm glad to have you back. You're like a bad rash. I learned a long time ago that the poorest people are the happiest. A lot of times they are. My girlfriend's reason why she told me she's not excited to meet, she says she's not excited because I missed her phone call because I was on the phone with my best guy friend just had a baby. Well, you know what? Tell her, if she's gonna do that on you now, what will happen when you meet her? So you have to talk to her. You have to talk to her. What would you say, Chicha? Set her straight. Ruth would say, set her straight. If my wife was sitting right here, she heard the conversation. So would you say again? Set her straight. Yeah. Talk to her. Set her straight. Hey, I'm on the phone with my best buddy. Sorry. It's life. Deal with it. Ruth says, just tell him. Because she tells me, Tom, deal with it. Oh, yeah, okay. You know, and that's true. Sounds familiar. The guy, good morning. It's common for Filipinos to want you to bend over their way, wish everything, make them happy. Aaron Welker, no. It is not the normal way. It's either or. If you have to bend over backwards to make her happy, it'll never work. To be honest with you, it'll never work in a million years. If you have to bend over backwards to make her happy, and she has to bend over backwards to make you happy, it's not worth it either way. If she has to do it or you have to do it, it's not worth it. You just got to find that common ground where you both do it for each other. Here's the question. This is what you need to ask her. When's the last time she told you I loved you? Or when's the last time she actually maybe did something nice to you? It's not in money. It's not things like that. Maybe a nice email, a nice card, or a nice thing, nice picture, or something. You know, Ruth and I used to do that. We used to talk to each other, and even when we didn't talk to each other, we would send an email because of the internet. Did we miss days? Sure, we missed many days. Sometimes there's 2, 3, 4 days, and she worried about me, and I worried about her because we always talked to each other. And she wanted to make sure the relationship's always strong. A lot of it has to do with insecurity of relationship overseas, long distance. A lot of it may have to do with that. Best thing to do is come here, talk to her straight, and then make your own decision. Don't cut the cord until you exactly know, because a lot of guys, a lot of it's insecurity that either that person's been burned or fried a few times, you know. So, Tom, how's a Mexican beer virus thing? You know what? It's actually 9 times more people have it now today in Korea than they ever have. Number 1 in the world now. 4,200 and growing. Here in the Philippines, under control, and everything seems to be fine. There's more cases, more so in over in USA than necessarily in this area. People say, I'm going back to USA because it's safer. Then they realized once they got there, he said, I should have stayed in the Philippines because it's more safer in the Philippines. They do have a handle on it here today. Aaron, if she was possessed, then walk away. At the end, it will not work out. That's true. Can't force someone to like you. That's exactly right. You can't force someone to like you. It's either she likes you or you don't like you. But there has to be something that you guys found attraction in the beginning. You probably had a pretty good time, right? You know, Aaron, right? I thought an old Philly live stream, a bunch of people, including myself, I know there was no in there was his. Yeah, we you know what, Kevin? I go back a year. I was probably not the first one that did it. I was probably one of the first ones that did live streams behind Mars, which was Miss Queen of live streams. Then I was on Mars and MJ, and right after that I started doing it. I think Fazio did a live stream, but right after that I was one of the ones. At least close to it. Scoot is over to make people happy. Scoot does. When I was married, I was one hot meal out of the wife a month. Aaron, the sad is she's mad because she must be back and call. Then she's not really a relationship. It's true. My wife has had some people tell her I am online to other ladies. She laughs at them. True. And you know what? That happens. I mean, we sometimes have the same thing here, Scoot, where someone say this, or hey, Tom is over here, or someone would send me an email or something. The fact is that, hey, you know, someone's doing this, someone's doing that. You know what? It's not anybody's business about anything or anybody, but it seems everybody's always in everybody's business, right? Hi, Breaking Steve D. Good morning. How you doing, Steve? How is everything? How you doing? Let's see. I've been over a. No offense meant what I said. Love that picture of you in the hat. There you go. 7,000. A lot of stars there. Exactly. To anyone that thinks they offend me, let them know because I never seem to realize it. Scoot, where's your feelings at? You told me they weren't in your drawer, but there must be in there somewhere. You got your feelings somewhere. I'm kidding. Ruth's laughing. Scoot, sorry in advance. Hi, Steve. So, BT, how is everything with you? How you feeling? How you feeling, BT? Hopefully they got hit you in the car, and hopefully you're doing well, my friend. How's your bruises? How's your hips? How's your back? How's your side? You look pretty rough, and I have to say that I was concerned about you there for a while. Sperlin, funny thing, it seemed most people seem to tell me that I should be offended. Well, dude, you should be offended, my friend. You should be. I'm teasing with you. Funny thing, I'm good. Okay, good. So you feeling good? If good? Okay, good. Oh, an ant on my coffee cup. Well, he can't have any of my coffee. There was an ant on there. He can't have any. Now, you're going to get ants here, too, in the Philippines. You're going to get ants. Just kind of just take over stuff. But what I wanted to say, too, about a relationship also is the hardest thing that I'm seeing, that what I've been here and I get the emails from, a lot of people are having a problem. It's communication. It's the communication. It's either English or misunderstand the words, or communication, which creates the tempo, which creates a bad attitude. Tempo is just a word that is stupid, that is really a person being quiet. The person may not be angry at you, may not be upset that you think she has tempo, may not be anything wrong with her, but sometimes it's that way, and sometimes you have that feeling that they're angry with you or upset at you or something like that, and they may not be. A lot of ladies in general here are just quiet in general. You'll find that a lot of the people are quiet. Even the men sometimes will not say anything. It's just quiet culture. They're very quiet. You'll have some that talk, and you get a lot of ladies that chit chat, but it's that Filipino to Filipinos know each other for years or don't. While everyone here is trying to give good advice, you have to decide, yes, it's true. That's true. Rick is right. We can tell you all day long, but we really don't know her. We don't know. You have to decide if her action is what you expect in a relationship. Also, make sure to tell her you didn't like her reaction. Rick is exactly right. Well said, Rick. You're exactly right. And tell her, I don't want you to do that. I don't want to feel and walk on eggshells because I talked to my good friend, just had a baby. If I want to talk to my friend for 2 hours, that's up to me. It's me. Don't judge me for what I do. A lot of times you'll find a lot of people will judge you for what you do like that. And that's who you are. People try to change that other person to their need. And so you have to work that out. A lot of the older guys will try to take the lady and turn it to their need. And it won't work. Eventually in time, it's going to backfire on you. Because what happens is the lady decides, oh man, I find another guy. I don't have to put up with this stuff. I can find another guy tomorrow, even if he's Filipino. I don't have to stay with American. And a lot of the ladies are just frustrated. I have ladies that email me and ask me questions about that. My American husband, or even I get sometimes with Filipino, that they're having a problem with communication, that they saw me online or they've heard, or word of mouth or things like that. A lot of the stuff that I get is word of mouth, and they end up being a subscriber. A lot of subscribers I have now is because of just stuff that's happened. A lot of it. Stock market is going good, actually. I saw Bill Pruitt. Good morning, Mr. Bill. I put my feelings in the battery box. I think you threw them away. I threw them away. Hello, Rick. Morris, you doing well? Hello. Aaron, my guess is you were sending her money and think you have an investment. Money is the thing's not love, just suggestion. I don't know. Yeah, Aaron, did you send her money? And if you did, thank you. Anthony Wilson, my good friend. How you doing? Thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Anthony. You're a good man, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, they may mumble and stomp and silent treatment. Let them do that. If someone is going to do that, you need to just let them do that and tell them, I'm not happy with that. You're not happy if I do it. Let me do it to you and see if you like it. And a lot of times you'll find that they won't like that either. A lot of times you'll have a Filipino may voice her opinion, just like any human being will do, and say, hey, I don't appreciate you smoking all the time. Well, you know what? I was smoking before I met you, ma'am. And you could say, on the other hand, I don't appreciate you doing your things or eating that chocolate all the time. but you can't really do that. You guys have, there's communication there. This gentleman that emailed me this morning was really distraught. He was really upset. I mean, really. I mean, I'm talking this long, on and on and on, telling me stories. Steve, the market was great today. Tomorrow may be better. Yeah, it's actually, I saw the market pop up, man. Best Monday it ever had in history. Some are very demanding and want 100% of your time and attention. I don't have to worry that with Ruth. She does not demand me to have 100% of her attention. She's really good if I sit over here or whatever, and she's okay with it because she's over there doing the same thing. My beautiful wife's doing the same thing. She's busy, and we're all right. Yeah. Can be deceived, not for them. Yeah, online relationships can be deceiving. So I'm not for them at this time. I understand that. You exact bugs. Tropical Tim. High five to that, my good friend. How are you doing, my good friend? 2 muffins and a coffee here. I got one coffee. Yeah, I just more sense to rent than to buy. A lot of cases, you're exactly right, 100%. It's more cheaper to rent a lot of cases than to buy, because even if you rent something, it's just say on the high side $400 a month. It's $5,000 a year. Well, how long are you going to be here? But there are a lot of places you can rent for $200 places. There's some places you can rent cheaper than that. In fact, Philly put one on $80 a month. There's some here in town you can rent for $60 a month. You just have to just make that decision if it's okay for you, wants and needs again. What platform you use, Scoot? There you go. What platform you use, Scoot? Bye, Mars. Hopefully, Serge, everything straightened out next time you broadcast. Yeah. Maybe was it a mess up, Anthony? Were you on there, Anthony? You go on. BT, so correct. If you have it on the internet, it must be true. Exactly. I don't use the platform. Sometimes Rose gets tempo, but not at me. It could be just a rude clerk at the store, a time of the month. After 12 years, I don't take it personal. You can't take anything personal from anybody. I mean, I'm sure I get tempo. Do I get tempo?
Yeah.
Yeah, she says I get tempo. Do I get tempo at you? She made that up. She said, do I get tempo, JJ? I don't know, she said. You don't know? She's over shining my shoes, my little wife. She looks like shining shoes. Let me flip the camera around. Yoba. I knew I was going to get her. People rent 2-bedroom in the city under $300 a month. Not bad. Yeah, in fact, you can rent, cheaper than that. Airbnb has a ton of them in Cebu and Davao right now. $200, $150. Rent long-term and short-term. Easy. Jim Dunlap. I'm here. You know what, Jim? I've been waiting for you all day. Where you been? Good to see you. Tom, today the Dow dropped 2.94%. It did? Well, they had the best Monday it ever had in history, according to CNN. And if I hear it on CNN and Fox, it's true, right? Morning, Gary Franklin. How you doing, Gary? How is everything? How is you out in Arizona? Where you at, Gary? Or you Florida? Where you at? Coffee was good in CEO. Had Starbucks. Marshall Islands, there he is, my friend. How you doing, Marshall? How is everything? I remember B. Joy got Tampo in 2012 when she finally left her boyfriend and moved to Thailand. I bet she had Tampo. I was close to getting Tampo the other day when you had on live stream. I don't know about the recent live stream. Sorry I missed streams yesterday. Miss Ruth had her teeth done, and what an excellent job that lady did at the dentist office. Really classy. You can get false USA, false teeth from USA, meaning their brand, their type. Guess how much? $300, top and bottoms. Top, bottoms, $300 for the set. How can you beat that? A lot of people have to sell their house to get false teeth. I remember my mother and father did. They didn't have to, but they had to go get a loan at the bank. My mother had like 15, 17 teeth pulled out one time. She was really in pain. My father had, I think he had up to, I don't remember, a lot at one time pulled out. And they all both went falsies. That was back in the day. That was the thing to do. Yeah, no choice. Yeah, back in the day, just yank them all because rotting teeth, and because it's expensive. You know, dental fillings back then. Now they do it with a light laser. They have the latest equipment here. Some have TVs. You just lay here and watch your TV right here in the Philippines. Some have, some you can see actually what they're doing to your mouth here. The dentist she went to yesterday is a longtime doctor. She's a great lady, good attitude, really, really nice lady. Yeah, if you're 65, yeah, exactly. The same as there, no video, then it never happened. Exactly, Markine, high five. Never tackle, but the internet going out, neighbors will now. It's good, that's good. East Coast, Maryland. Oh, you live in Maryland. I thought you lived out in Arizona, Gary. You got to change them tampons every once in a while. Sorry, I'm late, second born. How you doing? Been shopping for our baby in CDL. I knew you'd been shopping, my good friend. That newborn baby coming. It's got a newborn, Miss Judy. U.S. quick catch is paying the most corona cases. Good morning, Gert News. How you doing? And second born again, welcome. Welcome, guys. Thank you for coming on today. And thank you for spending your valuable time with us today. Yeah, Ruth and I were talking yesterday. We had to wait. They did a mold of her mouth here. And you know, when they take and they put the plaster, whatever that's called, up in there, and they make a mold. Well, they had that done yesterday, and she had realignment. She had a filling done. She had things done. $120, all done. Fixed her partial plate, top and bottom, right? Fixed her top and bottom plate, and worked out really well for us. So $120, I was happy. Man, that would normally cost you at a filling or two filling, would cost you arm and leg in U.S. The first time she was there, no wait. We were in and out of there in about JG's live stream, hour and a half. Then the second time we're only in there for about 20 minutes. No, not even 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Good morning, Gert. Welcome. Yeah, tampon. Samuel Harding, how you doing, sir? Davo Don, where's your pencil stem mustache? Why do people park their car in the driveway, drive their car in the parkway, and pay a toll on the freeway? I tell you what, I don't even know why you even drive a car at all. I would leave the car at the house, walk. No, I'm going to get transmission put in that car out there. Talk to the mechanic about that. Could get some nice implants and use those to co-injection with a couple of bridges. Yeah, you could do that. Or just go all false teeth. Forget about it. Or how about, or no teeth? Huh? How much is veneer? Yeah, you can do crown or veneer. Crowns are $60 for a crown here. Huh?
35.
All right, $70. $70 here for a crown. Huh? Yeah, per tooth. Crown per tooth, $60. How much is it in U.S.? 7,900,000.
Veneer is 5.5.
Guy made a deal. I had 2 crowns done on my teeth. He made a deal on me. It's $1,500. I'll never forget it. I said, $1,500. Oh, what a deal that is. Yeah, 2 crowns. He goes, Tom, it's a deal. I said, yeah, okay. But I had it done. $1,500. Aloha, Clayton, how you doing? From Hawaii, Mr. Tom, a question for Miss Ruth. Who taught you to bake? Did you go to school? Did you learn it from your nanai?
Bake at school.
She went to school. She went to school and taught the teacher how to cook. No, I'm kidding. No, she went to school. She went to bake school. I paid her to go to bake school for, I don't know, quite a few weeks, months there. So
Yeah,
where she learned?
I'll
never.
know basic already.
Yeah, she already knew basic cooking. I mean, knew how to bake a cake. But they taught her the finer things of life, how to decorate, what tools to use, what not to use, what cream to use, how to make actually good cream, how to make boiled ice, and how to make things that you wouldn't normally make for cakes, how to use fondant, what to use with it, what to not to use with it, what colors are good for cakes, how to decorate cakes that people show on like Cake Boss. And Chit-Chat learned all of that stuff from really cakes. In fact, some of the teachers are coming. It's funny, one of the teachers messaged Ruth on how does she get her this, that. So we'll not go in detail about it, but they were asking about decorating a cake. So, yeah, Clayton, yeah, she just learned it from a class, school. There are many wonderful schools here you can actually take class on here. I have a 95 mask that requires an actual fit test. Yeah.
2 months for 45,000.
2 months of school in Cagayan for 45,000 peso. 2 months. So $500 a month. for 2 months, each month. So $1,000. Pass them all USA #1. Ogre packs those not last long. What school did she go to? My fiance wants to learn to bake. It's a school in Guyana. I don't know the name of it. I mean, there's a school. All she has to do is go on Facebook and check school. The school that was here that she went to school on is no longer here. It's out of business. It's all gone. The teacher left the classroom. Never. Is that really what happened, right? Thank goodness. And if you pay, never pay money up front. Pay per class. Another lesson learned. A lot of people pay all the money up front, and then the teacher doesn't show up, and you still have to pay for it. You already paid for it. So you'll never get your money back. But pay only per class. Anything you do here in the Philippines, pay per load, pay per class, pay per anything. Don't pay ahead. Yeah. They have one in Cagayan. 45,000 peso. So and that's for 2 months, right? 2 months of class.
Per month, 45,000.
Oh, 45 per month?
Yeah.
Aye, 40.
Basic and all.
Oy, 45,000 a month. How? Go, whoa.
Remember the one I messaged?
Oh yeah. I am wrong. It's 45,000 a month. Oh, geez, please, Sarah, that's a lot of money. $1,000 a month to go to baking school, huh? Huh. I'll teach them. I can't teach anybody anything. Let's see, Scott, the last 12 hours chemical. There you go. Listen, hanging hooks. Scooter, I'm not killing one of your ladybirds. Wall hooks for Ray. You look like hanging hooks, Tim. Make sure you hang it straight or she's going to have your neck. And don't drink a beer before you hang the pictures because it gets crooked. I have old gas masks. Arrest you if you wear that at the airport. Yeah, you can't bring any of that stuff in. They have masks here. They got a new version mask. The old versions, these things do not work. These things do not work at all because it goes in here. They had a big thing about it. The new virus now is changed from one to another. It's completely different. In other words, it's expanded to a next level. The first virus now was attachable to your lung. Now it's, oh man. Now it's transferred to animals. It went from human now to dog. So that means really a virus. Is that our guy? Okay. Well, guess what that time means? Not yet? It's time to go, right?
It's late, huh?
We're late. We're time to go?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet? Well, let me know when it's time to go, okay? All right, Tom, you can pay ahead your electric bill. Pay ahead $200 and get out of going to place for a couple of months. They will not let you pay ahead here. You cannot pay ahead. I wish they could, but you cannot pay ahead. Are you doing, bro? Okay, you guys talking here. I wish I could pay ahead, Kevin. They won't let you pay ahead. Chichi, 327 of 367. What number were you, darling? At the electric place the other day.
387.
387. And luckily she knew someone that was going to the counter that was elderly. Or you just knew that she could pay it? She paid it.
362 number.
She had 362, so she knew someone there. So she paid it for Ruth. So she didn't have to sit there because Ruth had already been there hour and a half. So when you go here, you're hour and a half, 2 hours pay your electricity bill. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes it can be 3 hours. It used to be old like me. If she took me, I could have went to the front line and paid my bill. But then again, too, you've got to be careful being an American, shying in front of someone here in the Philippines. They will get upset at you. Get mad. Even though I'm elderly, even though I'm old, and I can do it, no complaint. You have to be very careful. I'm serious. People not only will get angry, they will yell at you. Some may get in your face. Got to be so careful, man. Man, some of them really get serious on that. If you do something that's not straight, just make sure you have to drink before it looks straight. Exactly. It's not yet time, Double Dog says. Double Dog. Yeah. That means it's from lab and weaponized standby mutations unlimited. That's exactly, BT. That's exactly right. The guy that did it was of course, a Chinese guy. You guys saw the story on that, right? Where it's actually a gentleman who did that. And he actually put his story online. And he told his story. And he was a member of the Communist Party. So that's how that started. Dog Kevin, you can pay ahead, but the clearer will not credit your account. You can't. Yeah, they will not. Will not accept payments ahead. There's no such thing as payment ahead. Their system will not accept any money ahead because it's not geared that way. It's geared geared. It's printed here. When they go read the meters, printed, and then once the guy gets back, it's loaded down, downloaded into their system, and that's it. So if you go to pay the bill before he gets back to office, ain't gonna happen. It just doesn't work that way. And it's on thermal paper. Be careful with the thermal paper because you get your finger on it, it wipes off the number, and you don't know how much it is. The old thermal paper, the old thermal paper printers. Now they have them now on iPhone where they go on the bus and they have iPhone. They just punch in. It's where you go in Marah mug and you push the button in, it prints it out on the hip. They give you the ticket, which is nice, but it's thermal paper. Jebby and James did their lemon video, but put it private settings. Someone tell them to post to public or judges cannot view. Okay. They're not online here, right? Have to do some real work, Scoot. Pockets in your cash. You know what? Tropical Tim, Jebby and James, lemon video private. Okay, we'll have to tell them. Put them on Facebook. Let them know. We have so many Facebook guys. I don't even know who's what, when, where, and how on Facebook. I don't even. That's Ruth's department. I have enough on my emails. I let her handle all the Facebook stuff. Any questions goes to her, and then I take care of just the emails. Philippines, how's it going? Region 6 is saying. Okay, Region 6. Good morning. Zyklon, Long Beach, California. Edgar, Long Beach, California. No, right? Who's coming to pick us up, darling?
Neighbor.
Oh, a neighbor? Oh, okay. Christopher Beecham, how you doing, sir? How is everything with you? Welcome on our live stream today. Thank you for coming on, spending your valuable time. Hello, Oregon. BT saying hello. BT, eyes, we're going to go to Davao next week. We're going to make sure everything is set for the meet and greet. Right after that, we're going to do some videos, going to go updates. We're going to say, okay, we're going to send out agendas. We're going to have agendas available, so when you guys hit the ground, boots on the ground here, you get picked up at the airport. However you arrive, they have free shuttle service. So if you guys are coming in from the airport in Davao, tell them to pick you up at the airport. They will pick you up and bring you out to the park, Delnor Park. And we're going to give updates on that because we got to go and confirm and how many people and this, that, and other. If you guys said, hey, I'm coming to the Tom and Ruth. We need to know because of things in general, they're actually coming. So we make sure we have everything all set up. Living in Palos Verdes. That's awesome. BT and Tom. No weaponized virus be developed before the ones doing it have vaccine cured. To release that is suicide. We saw on the internet. Must be true. Yeah, this one was actually on ABS CBN News. They had the gentleman on there. Of course, as you know, I see stuff here that you guys don't ever see. It actually came off Asian News originally, and then AP picked it up. And then once they picked it up, it went everywhere. But ABS, CBN, and then GMA did it, and the other news stations out of Asia, Bangkok, Thailand did it also. The Korean airport is basically, they said it's a ghost city now. They're in Korea. Hong Kong is ghost city. A lot of businesses are closed and shut down. Scoot has to repair broken heel on his pumps. Busy last night for him. Tim, your heels are already ready tomorrow. Where is your better half? She's sitting right over here. Why aren't you sitting with your daddy over here there? Beautiful. Why aren't you over here saying hi to everybody? Reading her emails, her Facebook. She's reading her Facebook, answering everything. Don't make me roll after it. How you doing, Mr. Mike T? How is everything? Wig Splitter and Mike T. Don't make me roll after. Mars, are you through preparing breakfast? Did you, don't make me roll after. Yeah, Mr. Mike T has been a long-time subscriber for many years. In fact, a long time. In fact, some of the guys on here like Ernie and some of the guys here now full-time. John Green. Man, there's a lot of guys here. The other day, I did not count, but someone says that we have 61 channels off of Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures have started I don't know if that's true or not, started their own channels. Tom, I see all those. It's a hoax. If they, like they say, food oil has been. I've seen all those. Yeah, this particular guy was he's the one who actually caught it, and of course he passed because he was implementing it. But they actually had a thing on it here. They interviewed some people there in China, boots on the ground people, and it was really interesting. It was a show here. It's really interesting. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. Lots of cities, North Korea too. Yeah, lots. In fact, we have a family member in our family. A couple is Korean, so more than that. I'm sorry, more Koreans in our family, and they talk to their family. So it's really a ghost city there. Um, yeah, you could do an Airbus. Okay, I can't read that out loud. I can't read that one out like Kevin Nash. I was going to read it out loud, but I can't read that one out loud. That's probably kind of like against YouTube policy on that bad boy. If I read that one out loud. Hey Kevin, do they have any glass cases of meat there that you can actually buy prepared meat there in the U.S.? The old glass cases where you walk up and you can actually butcher. I want 1 pound, 2 pound of sliced bologna or sliced cheese. I'm joking with you. Breaking BT is saying hi to whoever that is. BT. Mount Boontalk, don't make me roll after it. Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, from Atlanta. Yeah, he's from Atlanta. Mr. Mike T's been a long time subscriber. Looking forward to seeing you here soon here, sir. Um, Tom, a lot of people in the States do not believe that there is a censorship in America on what they show us here, but it's just a censor. Of course there is, man. You know what? It really is. I never knew it until I moved here. People say, you go online, right? You go online, you go on the news here, right? Well, it's different than what they show there than what they show here. It's really different. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. All I know is if I see it, it's on news. If it's true, I don't know if it's true or not. Do you know if anything's true, right? They actually figured out where the source came from, of course. They have to know that so they can get a cure, right? Did Ruth pinch you when you first started your relationship? She did. She did. She's pinched me from day one, and she's beat me from day one, and she's hit me from day one. Come over here and say hi, darling. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi to your friends and family there. Come over here, precious. Look at
Fred.
Come over here, Fred.
Good morning, Fred.
There's my wife. I miss you when you. Oh, is that somebody out there?
Now.
Is it time now? Okay. Is that now? You come over and say it's time now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? I don't want to go.
Sige na, he's waiting now.
Oh, well, we go now then. We go now. Well, why didn't you tell me when you're over there on your Facebook? Now you come over here and you tell me. Because she's off her Facebook now.
I'm not on Facebook.
Okay, you're not there. I lost my high-end top secret clearance in April.
Bye, everyone.
Have
to run.
I have to run too. We got to run. We got to call.
Slowly.
We are going to run slowly. We got to go to the funeral of the poor 16-year-old. Sperlin Edwards. Good morning. Good morning. Thumbs up. Thank you.
Shopping morning. Plenty of panic.
Yeah. Biggest problem. Toilet paper. Have to use Christopher Beecham. See you later, my good friend. Mark King, the United States, the biggest propaganda machine in the world on its own citizens. It is. We will go now. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. Thank you. We appreciate it. I'm not going to go back. I did delete. It's okay, Kevin. Love you, brother. Thank you so much, guys. Double Dog, thank you for coming on. Thank you all, my wonderful family, Miss Judy, Scoot, JG, all Topical Tim. Sorry we got to go. It's somewhere I don't want to go today. I'm going to take my glasses. I'm going to sit back in the back. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on, spending your valuable time. What eyes only security clearance is? That's when you go to the Lady Boy Club and you keep your eyes closed. I have to go to Atlanta, New York, Manila. Yeah.
Bye, JJ.
Bye. See you.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Later.
Bye all.
Bye all.